Battery energy drink. Keeps you going.
Hey, this is Chris Jericho from Fozzy, and you're watching Metalheadz with the sexiest beast in Wales, Pete.
Hey, this is Pete from Metalheadz, and I'm here with Chris Jericho at the Glyndwr University in Wrexham. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to be here. I feel like I'm going to faint.
Yeah, like all those little kids that were in it.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. Happy to be here. Happy to be back in Wales.
Cool. So you turned 41 yesterday.
I did.
Had a gig in York. You have a good birthday?
Yeah, it was a great birthday. It was like a surprise that my manager had set up where they had like all of these pretty girls come on stage with cake.
Nice.
Handed out to the audience. So, and it's funny though, like when you have people sing happy birthday to you, it doesn't matter if you're 41 or if you're 5 years old. It's always a little embarrassing. Like you don't really know what to do.
Yeah.
Like people always like they go like this, or you just stand there smiling, but you still never really know what to do.
So you just all went with it.
Yeah, you just kind of stand. It's my birthday. So that was great. I mean, it's like if I can't be at home with my family, I'd rather be on the road with my brothers and hanging out with all of the great Fozzy fans. So it was really cool.
Totally. And how bad was the hangover this morning?
No, never. I don't ever get hungover because all I do is drink Grey Goose and water.
Right.
It's the hangover-free cocktail. I'm telling you, because what gets you hungover is the sugar in mix.
Yeah.
And also too, when you really drank a lot, they always tell you to drink a lot of water at the end of the night. But I've been drinking water all night, so I'm a step ahead of everybody.
Right. Yeah.
So that's it. Grey Goose and water. Never get hungover. I should be endorsed by Grey Goose or endorsed by water. One of the two.
Get endorsed by water. I don't think anyone's done that yet.
That'd be good. Yeah, first time ever. Maybe Gene Simmons will try.
He tried everything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you are currently on a UK headline tour with your band Fozzy. How has it been going so far?
That's been amazing. I think this is our 9th show in a row.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit long. It would be nice to have a day off in there somewhere, but we like to play when we're on tour, and this is our 4th tour of the UK on the Chasing the Grail album cycle.
Yeah.
So we have a really good reputation of playing everywhere. Like we don't just play your London or Birmingham or Manchester or whatever. We play everywhere. And so this tour is basically strung together of all some of the smaller towns around the UK, and it's been amazing. It's been a lot of fun.
As you said, it was the 4th time you've been in the UK on Chasing the Grail. How do you feel that fans are now taking to Chasing the Grail? Because they've had a long time to listen.
Yeah, I mean the songs go over great live. I mean the majority of the set is Grail songs. And people know all the words, and there's certain crowd participation parts that they know, and God Pounds His Nails, and Martyr No More, and all that sort of thing. So it's been really, really cool, and it is kind of sad because after this tour is done, this is the end of the Chasing the Grail tour, and some of these songs will probably be retired for a while, not to be played again. When the new record comes out. So it's been a blast, and like I said, the UK has always been a second home for us. We've had a great fan base here from the moment that we first came here in 2004. So we always make a point of touring here as much as we can to say thanks to all of the great fans that we have and that we continue to build.
Yeah. The last time we met was at Sonosphere Festival this year. I thought it was a tough slot for you because it was pissing down with rain, and you clashed with Bill Bailey as well. I was wondering, how did you enjoy Sonosphere this year?
I loved it. I mean, it didn't start raining until actually we were playing our song called Under Blackened Skies, and it actually started raining, which I didn't even realize till afterwards. And clashing with Bill Bailey was better than clashing with Slipknot or Metallica or something like that. Yeah. But I mean, the reviews were great, and we really got kind of on the map to a lot of people that didn't know us or didn't see us. And I remember one of the reviews in, maybe it was New Music Express or something, said that the 3 best bands of the weekend were Metallica, Weezer, and Fozzy. So whenever you read things like that, it's always nice to know that people took notice of what we did. Yeah,
and you've recently acquired a new bassist as well. How are things going with Paul?
Amazing. He's a great player. Very skilled. He's played with everybody from, Joe Lynn Turner to Adrenaline Mob. He was there, and he's played with Billy Joel and Paul Simon, like guys like that. So he's one of those guys, really technically great. Great guy, looks amazing, great stage presence. He's like the missing piece of the puzzle that we didn't know we were missing until he got there. So everything that's been going on over the last couple of years has just seen the band grow and grow and grow. And I think adding Paulie to the band is really going to help us get to the next level when the next record is ready to come out.
Yeah, and I noticed you have nearly 500,000 followers on Twitter. I was wondering, do you think it's essential for bands and other artists to be social on the net to be successful?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think it's smart to do that. You got to kind of stay ahead of the curve, and obviously, I mean, if you're James Hetfield, you probably don't have to worry about it as much. But it just helps. I guess when I was a kid, if Steve Harris would have had a Twitter and I would have known what he had for breakfast or something, I would have been on there every day. Oh my gosh, So I think it's a good way to connect with fans and kind of brings everybody closer together. I mean, it's really a small world that we live in nowadays, and Twitter just helps that. So, I mean, having whatever I have, 450,000 or whatever is a lot, but compared to Justin Bieber, it's like 2%. He's got like 14 million or something like that. So,
little brat.
Yeah, but it's cool though. I'm glad that it was invented. This actually gets quite addictive. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now, not everybody may know that, but Fozzy's actually been a band for like 12 years now.
Yeah, 12 years.
This is a very long time.
Yeah.
Looking back on that, what would you say has been the highlight of Fozzy for you?
Probably right now, like all the stuff that's been going on right now. I mean, this last year has been amazing. Playing Sonosphere, being on the bill with Slipknot, Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Megadeth, Motorhead. We toured with Anthrax in the summer.
That's cool.
We just did the Uproar Festival, a bunch of dates in the States with Avenged Sevenfold and Bullet for My Valentine. Those were great gigs. We played at the Golden Gods Awards in the States this year, which I hosted too, which was cool. So just the release of the Chasing the Grail record was finally like the perfect example of what we are as a band, and to see kind of the whole band grow as a result of the release of that record is pretty cool. Yeah,
and there'll be people watching this as well that will be wondering about your wrestling career as well. I was wondering, what is the future of your wrestling career right now?
Really isn't anything to say. I stopped in September of last year because Grail was starting to really take off with the touring and stuff, and I think we've done like 14 countries on this tour so far. Yeah. But yeah, when I was a kid, I had two dreams. I wanted to be in a band and I wanted to be a wrestler, and I started playing in bands when I was 12 years old. Always continued to play even when I started wrestling. Wrestling took off first, and I loved that, but I always still wanted to play music. And now to see this dream coming true as well, I'm very fortunate and very lucky. But a lot of hard work went into it as well. Yeah. So will I ever go back to wrestling? I would never say no, but I have no plans right now. Just Fozzy and some of the other things that I've been working on are kind of really taking up all my time at this point.
Cool. Do you still follow some of the wrestling?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's not like I got mad at wrestling or was pissed off or I was just, I had other things going on, like I said. So yeah, I followed as much as I can and watch it as much as I can. And I know that actually they're all over here right now for a tour.
That's right,
of the UK, which is funny because we're crossing paths. Like, we were in Glasgow like 3 days ago, and they're there tonight, sort of thing.
Right, yeah.
So maybe we've crossed paths on the highway on the buses somewhere.
Now, you probably have one of the busiest schedules, in the music business and as business as a whole. What do you like to do in your spare time, if you actually get any spare time?
Well, the beauty of it is, like, we tour quite a bit, and I'm always doing other stuff. But when I'm at home, I just stay at home with my kids. I don't do anything but take care of them and drive them to school and do their homework with them and make them lunch and all that sort of thing. So that's pretty much the balance. Like, I don't really work when I'm at home. That's home time, and then work is work time. Yeah. So that's kind of gives me a little bit of a balance. Like, I'm on the road quite a bit, but some dads work, from 7 a.m. till 7 at night, and their kids are up for an hour, and then they go to bed, and they see them hardly at all. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, but that's how it always seems to work best for me, is just work time, home time, don't try and mix them. Right,
yeah. We talked before, the Chasing the Grail album cycle is coming to an end now. Has there been any new material been written?
Yeah, actually, we have... Rich is actually writing songs on the bus as we're traveling right now. And I wrote all my lyrics about 3 months ago. So how it works is I give him the lyrics, he goes through, gets ideas from that, writes riffs that might fit some of the lyrics that he's hearing in his head, and also takes other riffs and kind of chop and cut my lyrics, or takes other pieces of music and chop and cut my lyrics up to fit. Yeah. So he has about 8 songs written.
Quite a lot then.
Yeah, quite a lot. Yeah, we're going to start trying to record, I think, in January and have it out next June.
Oh, that's quite soon.
Come back and do all the festivals again next summer. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Like I said, I want to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Chris, I want to thank you for having a chat with me today. Good luck with the rest of the tour. And,
all right, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. Very cool. Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for making me a star.
No problem.